Hi everyone, my name is Jane Johnson. I've been coaching and clearing people for over 38 years. I love my work, I love helping people. And one of the things I love to do when I work with people is help them see from a new or different or bigger perspective. There's the word up there, perspective. Well, I also have up there a fish in a bowl, and that represents us in the game of life. In life, we are surrounded by hopefully clear water. Sometimes it's muddy, but we're inside trying to look out, trying to see, trying to understand what's going on with whatever we're dealing with, you know? And so my view is that when you can get outside the bowl, and I have this being up here, see the yellow being over there, that the yellow represents happy, to me, happy and big and powerful. And to me, that's who we really are. And when we can have that part of us help us see from outside the bowl, let's look at what are we feeling or seeing inside the bowl. Well, for the fish, that water is touching its eyes. So how can it see the water? Can it see the water? Maybe, but sometimes that's how life feels, I can't see, I can't figure this out. And part of the reason is that we're surrounded, engulfed, overwhelmed sometimes by the water, what we're immersed in. And when you can get another perspective, that of outside the bowl, well, then you just see things so much more clearly and distinctly. And when I say clearly, I mean accurately too. We're not seeing what's not there. We are seeing what is there. And it's just a great advantage. It's a great tool, if you will, to be able to get outside whatever the issue is and look at it from a distance. That's a key to me. And if you can do that on your own, that's fantastic. I can sometimes, and sometimes I want somebody to help me. So if you have a coach, if you have a clearing practitioner, if you have a friend, somebody who listens to you from a neutral point of view, they don't judge you. They let you say whatever it is you need to say. Again, no judgment. They just listen, and maybe they'll ask you some questions too. The good questions to me are questions that help you see something you're not seeing, help you get out of the bowl. Well, what about this? And what about from this perspective? Can you see things that with help, you can see things that you can't see by yourself. And that's not always true, but it's always true to me that if I can have somebody help me see from another perspective, I just feel more able to solve something and more able to see it for what it really is, not something imaginary. When we have fears, we start imagining things. Or when we get emotional, as my friend Blair Singer says, emotion goes up, intelligence goes down. Things like that. They distort our perception, our perspective as well. So that's what I wanted to share. How do you get out of the bowl and see from another point of view, at least one other point of view? I think the more points of view you can see from, the more powerful that is. And you don't have to agree with a perspective in order to have it help you. It's that awareness of it that expands your whole way of seeing. And to me, that's very powerful also. So I'm not talking about just having one perspective, which is outside the bowl, but yeah, first get outside the bowl and then start looking from how many different perspectives can you see a situation or a person or maybe a decision you're trying to make. It really helps to get that distance and perspective away from it. And I know that makes sense to you, and maybe it's not the first time you've heard this, but I hope it's helpful. If nothing else, I hope it's a good reminder, and I hope you'll put your comments or what you want to share in the box below, and everybody benefits from that when everybody shares. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, take care. See you next time, bye.